Just a couple of weeks ago, I totally transformed all my golf clubs by putting Bryson DeChambeau's JumboMax grips on all of them. Today I'm going to give you a little bit of a kind of longer term review. It's been 6 weeks now since I trialed these, and there's a couple of pros, there's a couple of cons, there's a couple of things that have changed in the meantime, and there's a couple of things which I honestly think I'm annoyed at myself about for not trying sooner. So guys, if you're new here, welcome. Please consider hitting that subscribe button below. Throw a like on the video if you enjoy golf content, and to be honest, let's see if we can get ourselves playing better golf in 2026. So I've got a couple of clubs to talk you through here today with the JumboMax grips on. There's different size JumboMax grips, different weighted JumboMax grips, and we'll kick off with the mid-iron. So I've got my 7-iron here, and I just put them on a set of DeChambeau's 301 CBs just to kind of see how I could cope with them. And I actually didn't put my old irons back in the bag. I enjoyed them that much. I was getting some really interesting shots and interesting numbers with them. Some of the things that I find it does, we'll hit you some shots here with the full swing monitor and see just how that works. So guys, just a really quick one. As a lot of you may have seen, I've been using the brand new full swing kit for my numbers in the videos in 2026. I've been trusting it for testing. I've been using it to help enhance my game, and I've been absolutely loving it so far. I love the portability. I love the ease of use. I love that it can go in my golf bag. And also guys, if you want to check out, there will be a link in the description with a little, because I honestly think I've massively upgraded my numbers with this full swing kit. I've just really enjoyed it. I haven't even kind of gone into the app or the simulator version or anything. I just plonk it down for the numbers and see. But you can see here we do have the ultra light grip. I thought it said it there, but it doesn't. JMax ultra light here, and that's the extra small version. So on the irons, I feel like what it does is allow me to have a bit of a shorter swing. I know, shorter, believe it or not, but I feel like it's a lot more compact, it's a lot more controlled. I'll hit you some shots with the 7, see what kind of numbers we generate, because one of the big misconceptions I thought was, oh, I don't want to lose distance. There's every chance I'm going to lose some distance here, and I'm not a golfer who can afford to lose a lot of distance, but it's actually helped my release pattern in a way that I feel like I'm not gaining distance with irons, but I certainly am not losing it. Like that strike there with a 7-iron, I can't strike a ball better than that. That's absolutely phenomenal. Centre of the green from 180 yards away, and you can see, so with this Tacoma, what do you reckon that's gone, Bob?
182.
So it's gone 162 carry, 666 spin, so the spin's outrageously good there, and it's gone 169 total. So the reason why Bob said 182 there is because we're testing some power bats today, and you've seen the distance it's been going. This is a 301, but it's a kind of traditional lofted 7-iron, and if we look at club speed and ball speed is very good. It's kind of 90 and 117 respectively, but launch angle at 17. So it's launching really nicely as well. And when we go through the bag in this video, this isn't a paid ad, by the way. Like, I haven't been paid to do this. This is just something where they said, do you want us to send you some? And I saw, obviously we've seen Bryson use them. I saw Pete Finch use them. Actually, Pete had them in his bag when I played against him, and he actually hit everything really good. From that day, I thought, I might try them, you know. I was typical James, lazy, couldn't be bothered, didn't get around to it. But then as soon as the email came through from the guys at JumboMax, like, do you want to try them? I was like, yes, I do. Yes. And I've just not looked back, especially with like consistency of these shots. Right, what do we get with another one? Can you hear that strike, Bob? It's like so compressed. Turf interaction's outrageous. That's to be around a 165. It's 165 on the nose. And these numbers for a 7-iron are absolutely perfect for me. 165 carry, 6,500 spin once again, 174 total. So that's launched again at 17. So consistency of launch is exactly perfect. And you can see that I'm really starting to generate good numbers, but consistent numbers. And the consistency factor is exactly what I didn't think I was going to be getting. I thought it'd be a case of, you know what, you review a lot of golf clubs, you spend a lot of time, such as today. So we've got the new Mizunos, we've got the new Tacomos that we're trying, and they all have just standard kind of golf pride grips on them. I'm not going to start asking all these companies when they send products to review, oh, by the way, set of JumboMaxes on there, please. Because it's not, I don't know, like, is that fair? Should I be putting them on if these are my kind of grip of choice? But then whenever I'm playing golf and how hard is it to tee a ball up today, by the way? Let's go off the deck, Bob. But whenever I'm playing golf, and I've played more social golf over Christmas than probably I do all year because we're not as busy, we tone down a bit, we have a couple of beers and stuff. And honestly, I've chucked these in the bag and just really, really enjoyed it. We've got these on the mid-irons, and I've actually gone for the wedges. I've gone the kind of heavier one because I feel like the swing weight feels better. We're going to go into this in just a few moments' time. I'm going to hit you one more 7-iron. The area that I'm not sure about is the driver. And a friend of mine's got one on his driver on the basis of the video that I did, and I asked him how it's going, and he's loving it. I feel like I can square the club face up more with driver, but my path, I'm struggling with path. So whether or not that's just me in my head who's excuses, it probably definitely is just excuses, but see where that's finished, by the way. Well, we'll have a zoom in on that, Bob, from the phone in a bit, but one more. How consistent can we be? It's the launch for me. It's launched so good and high again, and I feel like I'm just delivering better dynamic loft. I'm delivering consistency. Do you know what that was? Honestly, you're not going to believe this. 165 again on the nose, spinning more that time because it was off the deck and not off a tee. 119 ball speed, launching a little bit even higher there off the ground. And again, 171 total. So I've hit you 3 7-irons there. They're all within 3 yards of each other, front to back dispersion. They're all on the green. How have we not done this sooner? Let's talk wedges. You didn't watch Gary Martin's Day in the Life video? Bob, you're an awful person. Right, on to the 52. So again, I stuck it just on a Tacoma SF002, 52 degree. I think I might keep these wedges in the bag, so I've got them on 52, 56 and 60. And I don't know if we might try and overlay some of the shots that we did in the initial review and stuff, but I feel like I'm okay around the greens anyway, but we'll get to that. But especially shots like this, so kind of 110 out of different varying lies. Will that pick it up from there? Am I too far back? Should I go here? But I certainly feel like it's the fact I'm delivering more dynamic loft. Like, we look at the trajectory we're going to get. See how high that launches initially? Like, it's just gone into the stratosphere. And again, that's going to finish really good. I could go in that. Go on then. Oh, it's lipped out, Bob. It's lipped out. But with the gap wedge, 115, I mean, the spins, it's not picked that up because of the rough, but 115 carry, and it's launched at what? 35. So we're doing a really, really good job of hitting nice, consistent shots here. And one of the things that I was worried about with the wedges is that I'd lose feel. And I'm sure a lot of people might think that as well. But I honestly don't feel like I feel like I get to kind of here. It does feel Bryson-esque actually, which is the most absurd thing I've ever said. But then I feel like I'm just turning my chest and it's squaring everything up onto, like, for me. Again, that's all over the flag. That's going to finish, took a bit of a kick to the right, but it's going to finish flag high on the green again. Turf interaction that we're getting, really, really impressive, really, really positive. 113 that time. So again, we've gone from kind of 115, 113. It's those consistent numbers once again. And if I want to flight it down, this is where I was worried that I might lose. You're right there, you're falling over. This is where I felt like I might lose the ability because we're delivering so much dynamic loft, but I can still play that kind of shot where I flight it down a little bit. I've pulled that, but it's come out so much lower. Come on, come around a bit. And we've hit there a 116. So again, the front to back dispersion's outrageously good. And this is where having the full swing actually has helped massively because I'm starting to understand what's working, what's not working, and potentially why it's working so well. Let's talk about the horror shots, because that could be where a lot of people are missing out. Right, so these are the shots where, again, I was a little bit worried. You can see how well we've done with all the shots we've played using those grips and these clubs, but realistically, this is where, again, I feel like I'm delivering such dynamic loft that I can't duff it almost. And I actually lent these Brett, who, I mean, bless him, he struggles so much around the greens from here. And again, he was delivering good dynamic loft. He was releasing the club better with all these wedges. So I mean, I don't know how it's going to react because the green is pretty frozen, but we'll have a go. And what I'm looking for is that movement there. You can see how it just pops up so easily. And even that wasn't the best strike I'm ever going to hit. I'm 6-7 feet away for my par. So realistically, all I feel like I'm doing here, I have the ball central, I rotate the face open a little bit, and from there, as long as my weight stays left, I can just release the club nicely and this JumboMax grip's really helping me. The fact it's the heavier one means I can kind of release the club a little bit. This is the 52, so if I'd have brought all the wedges out to show you, the 56 and the 60, you do this with a 60, it just pops up in the air. It's like remarkable to see, and it's really interesting. I don't find myself pulling or pushing chips. You can see both those yellow balls are bang on line with the flag, so we're not deviating the face too much, and we really keep it nice and simple and start to play some really nice positive chip shots using these grips, of course, on these wedges. Guys, if you've enjoyed that, smash the subscribe button. I'll continue to show my journey with these JumboMax grips. I've really enjoyed it so far, and I'm gonna start to really bed in what clubs I want them on and why. Hopefully this video's helped you. It's helped me kind of understand how consistent I am with them. And apart from that, I'll see you all at the same time tomorrow. Goodbye.